They don't quit, do they? My Dysfunctional CIA Family Part 57, Part 57. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this because I don't think, like my impressions, I think I can just say whatever, and it's not like it's a secret, and it's not like they're running. It's not like I'm betraying any faith or anything. And then the way Boston was playing out all those years, I guess going back to 1988 and all that. Well, actually, sometimes I'm at the theater, I guess I could say, in Worcester, but other than that, I think it'd be like, okay, it's like that. Now, you could know, or might as well for history, and like it's like there's two things, like whatever procedure, it'd be like disclosing things like that, but like who's on the right side, like that. For that, I think it's all good. It's all good. Because I'm thinking, I just thought about something. I was just thinking of when Muktabadia was at the temple and Jim Coughlin was sitting. Like they're all on the same side. It's all an act. Like there's no light between. Like, you know, when you put two fingers up like that. And you'd think, dang, between Moshe's house and the ISKCON, I think as however that works. Just an impression, just a sense of things. He said, because Jim was like laying on the floor, and Mokta said, you gotta sit up, because it's Hare Krishna movement. We don't relax, you just like sit in a lotus position or something. And Mokta's like, oh, and Jim's like, I'm tired. He says, you could go upstairs and lay down. They got bunk beds and stuff. And it's funny because it is like they could just move right in, or he could. But he's the one who, God, man, it was. That's how I ended up moving to Boston. It's like as I said before. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay. So what the hell is Murli Krishna? Like, he's got his, the YouTube. How does all that work, man? He's got the YouTube channel. Man, because I saw Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, so they go on the White House thing, right? And it's like, on one of their things, and we're all talking about Charlie Kirk, and she's got to be like, he's got Trump's running and all these people, and oh my God, it's her time. PM Bondi, and then you have Tulsi Gabbard. She's got, God, man. And, man, they're running, maybe it's on purpose, they're running shit that I would fucking see. I haven't looked at any of that. I haven't looked at the ISKCON, Boston ISKCON, or the White House YouTube. I need to break my ice cube apart. See, they get stuck together. I have to break it. Yeah, it's like cemented. She looks like Nandana, doesn't she? Like you guys are doing it on purpose. And they got it. You know, like she's all, she's got it. Man, so what is it with Nandana? They were running her. But she didn't know, right? It's like something's playing with that, right? Isn't it? Nandana. Yeah, okay, that's how it is. Yeah, because she didn't know. Like all the way. It's like, and then they could put, like, say you gotta look like this or that, or do stuff. Yeah, they're running it. Yeah, man. I'm going to be just all over the place. Okay, so that video I just put up, all my friends, it's supposed to be a joke, all my friends are Police Part 2, but it's just like all my friends Part 2. They labeled it. I swear my mom didn't start drinking really like that till Diane, CIA lady. And so just that, doesn't have a, you know, like how it was, but it'd have to be a glass cup. Clinkle, 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 clinkle. And whatever she'd hide this stuff, it wouldn't be what it seems like, the vodka. You'd have a little thing of vodka and vermouth, and it wouldn't be that. She has to come get ice. They go back in the bedroom. Everything's all secret. Yeah, that was like fucking after. That was like, yeah, Diane came in way before the divorce and shit, and they got to fucking worked it in a certain way. Okay, back to, so this last video, I go in, and it's Officer Bush, and just from looking at the video once, thinking about it, or actually just from experiencing and thinking what was going to be on the video, because like it doesn't show her a lot that same way, because I don't really watch these videos a lot of time. And then you got the other guy, who I say looks like the Denise Patel, the FBI guy, Cash Patel. He does that. And this is a shirt, this t-shirt. I cut it so it like, it's a girl's t-shirt, so it hangs down. But it's got the elephant on it and stuff. Like, it's not the one that Hillary gave me. That's packed away somewhere. I know I didn't throw it away. It's got to be somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. It's like stuff in a stuffing thing. I must have it. So I saw it again. I didn't cut that one. This is the one with the elephant or whatever. Okay, so Officer Bush, and oh man, and I realized what it all is. Well, first I realized the guy, he's my little brother, and they're doing it on purpose. That face he goes around making, okay, that face, and all he has to do is start sucking his thumb. Just put his fucking thumb in his. It's that whole mood, and you don't see how he does it, right? It's like kind of that privileged look. And you gotta be sucking your thumb to really do it right. No. My brother's 3 years younger. I sucked my thumb to the same fucking age. What was it, like 8? And then I just quit. I had to go cold turkey. Or something, it just won't work at school. 7, 8. I went cold turkey, man. Damn, I had to take my blanket, because I had a Linus blanket. I was actually full on. I had the blanket, too. I had to have the blanket. So I hid the blanket away, stuck it up in the closet. And just got through the night, and this cold turkey went again and again, and stopped. So, like, but that's, and then he seen him in the back of the car that time, and he goes around like that. It could be like, oh, he's a hostage, or like he's like that. He's like exactly like, well, you guys can see it in the movie, The Shining. That kid does it. And like he's sitting there looking at his cartoons, right? That time. And I didn't do it fucking like that, man. I didn't have that attitude. That's what they're doing, though. So I realized. And then they're all actually fucking around. They do it on levels. But I think they're actually doing it like that. Because it looks like that. Because you have Lucas, and then you have this guy, okay? And Officer Bush. That. And I realized, after this, thinking what was going to be on the video, it doesn't really show a lot. Like, thinking, remembering, like, when I was handing her the tripod, and she had a cool mood, and so she knows how to do it. They work her. She knows all this stuff. She's like, what do you call it, emotional, like, it's like she's got the, like, heroic thing. She can run through all this shit. And she comes from some kind of thing. That's not just someone they found. That's like fucking, it's like built like me. I was even going to say, man, like, you know, I care. You know, like she's really his sister, right? Luke Skywalker, right? She's related. But that would be like my mother, okay? But not That's me, like blonde hair, blue eyes. I think she has blue eyes. I don't fucking even know, man. I'm so fucking out of it. I swear to God. And I get that way with eyes. I can forget. I'm imagining. See, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I guess because my eyes would be like, it's where you're like, look at them too much because they're like blue eyes. My cat had blue eyes too. Siamese cat. Maybe that's why they got it like that. Cat had really blue eyes. They got me that when I was 5.5. I think. Might have been. Okay. But that would be, see, I don't know, I'm just presuming. I'm that out of it, man, and like I don't know if I can, some ways I don't deal with it. I don't deal with people or anything. You know, there's space and just had it. You guys saw how I was. You guys see that video where it's the police and I'm, like I had my sign. You know, and you can tell I like take my phone out and they start fucking jumping me and attacking me. They're already attacking me. I just needed a sign at City Hall. I could just stand there. Or somewhere I wasn't fucking doing shit. But they wanted me to be a police auditor. But see, I never wanted to do this. And so, but she like, okay, like the mother thing. And then all the way talking and stuff. That way, I think she gets stuff from Joe. Yeah. So they come around in together. Even though Joe's thing is oppositional. At the temple in different places. I think these guys, I think it's a factor of them coming in. Or they bring them in, it's like whatever the fuck, or they take that part. Because that's the thing about Boston. I got the real, for real, or like, you know, they're not all on the same side. It's like a Cold War. You know, I was living it, right, with the people, the actual people, when I figured out in hindsight. So I got a lot of insight, and a lot of kind of the good news or something, saying away. So, oh shit, I don't know. Okay, but it'd be like, it'd be a mother thing, but except with blonde hair, blue eyes, that would be my own self-image. And so it'd be me as that, like, or that version, and it's like a different thing. And they know this stuff and they profile and shit, especially where you got the difference. You know, my mother with black hair, black eyes, her dark hair, and then me, blonde hair, blue eyes. And it's a thing. I have to tell you something. So I'm going all around, but you know, when I was when I first moved to Carbondale, I think it was like right in. You know, so I went through the spell, like I was looking, you know, in the library. Well, we have like a library, you know, in the house. So many books, like you call it that, like whatever, bunches of shelves. I think I was in 6, yeah. And I would go through a phase where I just try to read the Bible. I'd start from the beginning, you know, Genesis and all that. So I'd be doing that and on up. And I would sit in there reading it. Kind of looks like something. It's some weird thing. And see certain pressures and it is a thing. And then I ended up telling this guy that came to a party. He came up to talk to me and I said, I don't like people with dark eyes. They should have blonde hair, blue eyes. I did all the Nazi stuff, right? Now, where I picked it up from is, I think just a reaction, because I thought it was the opposite. Like, I wasn't liked and, like, I was hated. And then all the TV shows would be, like, cowboys and stuff. And they'd never be blonde. You'd only have, like, Robert Redford and stuff, and that was later. I think he doesn't photograph as well, you know, in the black and white. So we have all the reruns. So all the cowboy stuff and all the stuff. There was never blonde hair for a guy. And blue eyes wouldn't work. That wouldn't do anything. black and white TV, right? Black and white movie. And so I said that, and this guy, and some professor or psychology guy, sitting in the big family chair, in the living room, the big chair. It's like the Archie Bunker chair, like the main chair. And he's like pulls out his like wallet, and starts looking and look at these, and he shows showing his kids with like brown hair and brown eyes, and it's such a weird scene. And I know I like said it first, but I think there's something there. I don't think that's just weird. He went right in with it and stuff. Like his little father knows best, and like as though it's part of the script. It was so fucking weird. I might have still been 5.5. Because we moved there, well, I call it 5.5, but really 5 2/3. We moved there and we're in that house in the summer. When I was going to turn 6 in October. So he was the same year, God. That's some weird shit. But, yeah. Yeah, they worked that. You saw that video where I put was it Lana Del Rey? I'm gonna love till the end of time. And wait 100 million years. See, they got her. You know what? Shit, man. You know how they did that? And that's for real. She can do it. They get She goes through their photo album. She falls in love with him, right? He's like must have been a handsome young man and a beautiful child, right? Our former mayor. And he's like that. It's like, oh, grandpa, and then they know how to do it, the right kind of flow. They did, man. That's what that is. See, if you know the art, like if you're artistic or something, so, and so it's like just things like that. Like the motherfuckers wouldn't know. Anyone with real artistic sense, but then you can miss it, and the thing might not be. They might not have the function where you got intelligence that can be in touch with that. Like what's supposed to be like, I'm a pig, I'm Grundy, we were like fucking take over the police stations, all the fucking shit or whoever like they had. And to listen to this, you got the animal, so this will be good, but you have to get so you can do it. Like, you have to be one of those guys. They talk about a general that has the taste, to listen to the artistic. I wouldn't even say art fag for this. It's like, I guess it's like, that's the douche. That's all, and that's probably even fake. Because they fucking know, man. But, yeah, that's what that is, man. And so if they do anything, gotta be a little genuine. And, because they would know, and they would specialize in like the different, you look a lot different. CO2 types, like, well, you look a lot different for your mother like that, or something. Or I'd even get a self-image like that. I guess look in the mirrors, because there's always mirrors around. God, man, I always got a thing. Like, I got a thing like, man, it's like extermination thing for my dad and the whole thing. I think there's an artifact, like when I said my mom's Jewish, it's like, he's not happy, I think, there's no pride, but it could be that whole thing goes to, when this happened, we got together, I had to, it's got all the stuff he doesn't want, bad memories, unprideful memories, and he hasn't worked out a glorious thing with it, and it's like, so it just elicits that. It's not really like flat out, he couldn't be proud of it. Pride on one end, jealousy on the other end. It's just like, it's not really worked out. Or whatever, and he has to judge up those memories, and they're not all processed. So you take them separate and be like, yeah, that's so cool, or something. Because also like a secret or something. Going all around. Because it's Dr. Mengele's list. And I look at pictures of Dr. Mengele. Well, they show the one. It's a good doctor. God, man. And when he died, they haven't treated me. Oh, man, that's when they started going after me. Probably all these people get old or something, right? And they're like, okay, and someone's still around, or some old person could be up in a nursing home up there, up in Amherst. They pick up the phone and be like, what the fuck? But they have to hear, oh, I'm getting horseback riding lessons with the fucking CIA bitch or whatever. Or that's all good, they're worried. About ninth grade. Then after that, they just fucking, God, man. Yeah, I did go. It would be like, what the hell is it? Argentina? Like, everyone goes there. All the Nazis go there. It's all rat line. And all the Jews are there, too. That's where they all win. Because it's just what it is. It's all like, it's not the fairy tale. It's not the moral, like, the story. It's a mix. And it's also not all that shit about it. Probably race. That's like, Hitler's thing. And the Nazis, they're like that. That's not what Winston Churchill's writing in 1920, right? Sounds like he wants to get with them. Sounds like he wants to hop in bed, read, get rid of our strange race. Like, they talk about it. And geez, get the Winston Churchill. Get in, I don't know, select this gene or that way. Get out of this. Get the brilliant, man, this thing does just spin around when I do this, doesn't it? Well, I got to pace. Fuck it. Yeah, I know, it is bad, isn't it? Because I watched one of these. Actually, these are the ones I watch over and over, listen, for a couple times. Damn, that's what I was cutting to. Yeah, it's a political extermination. And so they would have those guys, they would have been working that stuff out. And the whole Nazi thing is a creation, and the whole racism thing is a creation. Like it's that, not like, no, they want to fucking tweak it and mess with it. And get rid of that whole like social base. Wreck Europe like that. Damn, man, another gator guy in the house. Remember that, like, in the Monsters movie? I was talking to my wife about that. Because I was talking about the Turks, like, it's like they make fun of, like, so-called white trash. Like, it could be your white cousin or something. And you think that, if you're cosmopolitan, they're, like, lower. And then the Turks, when they named Turkey, that was the name for Turks. And if you go to the Ottomans, it would be like, like the white trash, like your cousin. Like it would be like all the people, but that's the Turkic people. Jesus, there's this elite certain ones mixed with everyone else. And, but it's not like Turk. And then they had to fucking rig up, I think they had to fuck around with the language. Everything, man, it's all fake. All that Turkey stuff. And they had to fucking genocide, they had to wreck shit out of there. Churchill was doing that in World War I. That's what he did. The Dardanelles was all on purpose. So fucking obvious once you see it. They get Ataturk. Give him his victories, get all this shit, and do this fucking weird, fake ass shit, right? Yeah, man. What is that? Now, what are they doing? They run trainings like, at Goodwill. Like, today I said, man, I gave man, I don't know, I was like, Mikey, maybe there's a girl like, fucking, that'd be funny. Back and forth. Gotta do this shit, man. Remember we called it. I said it, man. This is what they fucking do for whatever. Work out all this stuff. Hey, man. What's the thing? Okay, so, yeah, it's good. I'll just go talk. So Murli Krishna, right? So he's, damn, man. This shit ain't fucking, it's not like state secret, and it's all the good side. Okay, so he's, fuck man, all the way back. Like he gets initiated by Naranja Swami. And then it's like and then he has to flip out and be like, have an issue, mental, and be like, oh, I don't like you or something. God, now I know. I heard secondhand, like, had a scene, or it was saying shit, and that it sounds fake. That's coming from Lale, like, I've never hear it. And now, like, later I know it's just like fake hokey parking lot shit. Like you were saying to Ron yeah, and this is what I challenge you on. I would like to know, and blah, blah, blah. You know, and like that's coming from Lale, that's the third party. Man, Hillary cockblocked me from, that was State Department, wasn't it? When Nelson Mandela visited. Fucking threw me off my fucking shit. Whatever the fuck, however this thing works. A motherfucker. That's what I have to live. Fuck, it sucks. But they are, man. That's what happens. But it's, okay. They're like, oh, God, man. And, you know, you see Tulsi, man, they're turning her into Hillary. They're not even fucking joking. Man, she's going to be in her titanium. I think that might be a piece of titanium or something. That's badass. You get titanium. I need a fucking suit of titanium. Titanium rods and shit in your Dr. Evil suit. Okay. Yeah. But, some really questions. Yes, it's all fake out. Everyone knows now. Then he'd be going around, coming back and forth to India. And he went to Gorgovenda Swami and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, you know, he's going, and he was like, he's like when I say military police, CIA military police, circling the whole, like, block. That's me and him, like, around the temple. Like, he's military police. And I beat CIA, I guess. It's just like the embassy in Vietnam during the thing, during the offensive. Yeah, man. Because he, God, that was funny too. God, I said he was a little rude to everyone, Nanda and everyone, and he's like, he was worried because I told him, because I talked behind his back after he left. He had been all rude. But he'd come in there and like eat up everything. I mean, eat a lot, and his thighs are really fat. And he must have super muscles. He must be just, he's probably powerlifting. It's not just the other, you know, and they let it be like, okay, I'm hitting the skids or whatever. He has such fat thighs too. But you can see now, you know, well, they get the YouTube. He's got his power. It's like whatever, man, Suma, right? It must have been Suma. And like he's like, he was bugging them, but they're all like trying to rip everything off. They're all on the board, and they're getting allowed to be that way and stuff. And they're thinking they're doing something. They're gonna like take it over their thing, the feds, and they're in this thing. But they're getting played, right? And all the pre-Dayananda Swami, he was like playing them. That is all. Like there's no one. Really, maybe. I don't know, what's his name, got his head chopped off over in London. I used to talk to his wife, Bhaktavasya. Talked to her a couple times on the phone, I think. It's gotta be her, like she'd be on the forum. And so, yeah, there's Francis, their servant. They'd call him Francis. He got an initiated name. But he got mad. He was going to divorce her, so he chopped his head off. And he went to the mental institution for a while and got out over in England. That's the thing. So who knows what's... So I talked to her. And then she said this one dude, they're going around with him. God is in the fun. Might be. And they're like, something, he's like this weird guy. Oh, God. And we went to something and to get somebody. He showed us like, ID. It was a military ID. Military something, and it's like, see what I think about that, or whether it's playing. It is, and it's all fucking all the way already, or who knows which is which, whatever. But that was back when I had that forum way back, just way years ago. You know, back in 2002, or no, before the thing, actually, back in 1999, 2000 or something, I don't know. But I'm early Krishna, so I had heard that he was at Harvard Police, in charge of Harvard Police, but I can't find that anywhere. It's not like all some horrible secret or something. No, this is like history. Anyway, because on the right side, like I said, it's like so. I heard just once. I don't know if that's right. How would it be? Because he seems kind of crazy, but he wouldn't be. And he's kind of immature, but that's like all kind of not really correct, probably. So maybe he was. Damn, man, it would make sense, too. I mean, they just say that. This one guy. I think Dina said that. Dina Dial. And Dina Dial, I can't even figure that out. So you have Dina Dial. With his beard. Gandalf. They used to call him Gandalf on the street. And he was good, and they'd have the different thing. He said he used to be on Wall Street and do this stuff on Wall Street before he had his beard. I guess I'll tell you the whole thing. Let's say, yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, because he said, because I'm supposed to say it. Like he found a dead woman in the dumpster once. And he didn't say anything because he was worried. Somewhere. He used to go through all the dumpsters, all up and down. All Back Bay, up and down Alston and shit. He said he used to be able to go to the drugstores. They'd throw everything away. And like, who knows, or maybe someone's fucking around with something. It's like that. But he said that it happened once. And, yeah. Yeah. God, man, who would that be? Yeah, there's bullshit, man. Who would that be? That'd be, same dude the one I'm thinking of, you know what I mean. That'd be the guy who, or at least that's like, runs with that. Same as with Yaki Way. It's, they killed Quasimodo. It's, they go up to Jerry's thrift store, man. The dude that hang around Jerry's thrift store. The guy looks like, he's got a round face. Like that Ukrainian peasant, kind of, but rounder. Like that's in that movie, that scene. 100 Days Before the Command. The cool one. Reminds me of that, and it reminds me of being on the third scene. But he hang around the thrift store. You know, all the homeless guys are talking about me. They thought it was him, man. So they'd even make it like that, or even they're even supposed to be saying that. That's their thing. They've been fed. So that's probably even from the police. You know, that whatever thing says that. That's gotta be all the shit. Whatever they fucking do, man. Fuck, man. Lying. He's like a motherfucker, man. Something tried to do something. I always thought. Yeah, I guess they're pretty bad. Fuck, man. But, yeah, Murali Krishna, he's like, he went to India and he got initiated by Jayapataka Swami. That's the one I got the thumbnail on it for the, oh God. CIA Mumbai. That's him with his glasses, with his, he's had a stroke and whatever it is, like that. But he's like old like that, like in a stroke or something. And he's like, okay, Murali Krishna. I mean, Murali Krishna could be after all this shit, can be a guru, right? And you guys see, it's probably still on there. I think it is, yeah. Then he goes and he's taking over. God, what is it? Bhubaneswar. He's taking over that place in the temple, and they're all bowing to him, and they're running around. Bhubaneswar, that's this original thing. That's the original. The thing. And then you go a little off, it's Mayapur and the beach at Puri. Something, but Bhubaneswar is like that original Indian kingdom with the cool thing I said. There's something on where these Chinese guys have to get their Buddhist texts. They come down way through the mountains, deserts, and come down into there, and they talk about it, how it's vegetarian. And they have no death penalty except for sedition, treason. You know, just like me, I'm always bitching, this is sedition, I'm going out to court, seeing all these motherfuckers. You know, it's only like that if it's like that, you know, thinking it's that. But yeah, so he, and then supposedly he gets in trouble, he's punished again, he's like kind of kicked out of ISKCON a little bit. Kicked out of this mainstream Hare Krishna movement, sort of. Then he's going to, then he's just going to Russia and he's in southern Siberia. Something like that, but it's all like whatever, real pretend and stuff. Then he's got the weird thing. So that's all that, you know. Yeah, but he was like, man, they were, with unnecessary shit. Like, he did not like them. And he's like, we're out walking, like that walk I said. He said, don't worry, these people are not going to be here. There's no not going to be. And if he hears nothing, none of this will be here. It won't be here. You know? I think it's good just to talk, you know, whatever. You know. God, now I know. And they were like so nice to me, man. Like later, like Frog. We call him Frog because he used to have the stand with the bags and umbrellas in downtown Crossing. So when it rained, he'd be happy because he sells umbrellas. So we call him Frog, the nickname of him. And so I was like, get an issue, they got this thing, and then he's real nice. And they like figured out, it all comes around. Oh yeah, I'm just like, well, not just like innocent, I don't know. I'm just fucking, you know, in front of the kids. There's some value, and there's like, do the right thing. Fuck, man. Because you wouldn't know, because I'm hanging around with those guys across the street, hanging out with Joe and Tom, hanging out with them all the time, shit. And those guys I brought in, that's like, whatever it is, from Latvia, and who are you see them, like they show their pictures, CIA dream, in their dreams. Those are the guys, man, they fuck around, they show their cameras and stuff, but those are the things. You're gonna figure it out, man, your intelligence. You have an intelligence problem, get some fresh eyes. And get on that, man. And that would be some stuff that goes way back. I mean, way back, like Lord Mountbatten. It's not just like a winch side of Hitler or something. It's like, no. Right. Who knows, man? And, okay. Yeah, like, Jim Coffin. Somebody's like motion and everything. There's some kind of thing, yeah. That's the old stuff. This shit came in. A lot of the good stuff, all of the good stuff, I mean, was local in Boston. Grew out of that. Everything, and all, like, whatever it is. The Temple, the Hells Angels, whatever the fuck. And this other shit comes in. But that grassroots, local, what's left, kind of that you think of that, people hanging around is good. I think it is. I mean, stuff that was like, if, you know, by the early 80s or something like that, before I came. Damn, man, because my friend's sister, my brother's friend's sister, they said she went to Harvard Square. And they were looking for her. Where the hell she go? I had to ask 2 times. And she got away. It probably is the Hells Angels, like I said. Or that goes with that. Like I call it. It's used to be the Hare Krishnas and the Hells Angels. Like on the Boston Commons. All through the 70s or whatever. Early 70s. Yeah, man. And, yeah. Gotta be like that. Someone's doing some shit. I was just thinking of things Dina said. Because you look at, like, what I do. I try to, like, oh, the kids are getting raped. All this shit. I don't do shit, right? So Dina told me that. And it was like a thing he told me. To be like a thing he told me. Because of the way he said it. And like I'm supposed to know that and have that. And they stick this with me. So decades later, something you get that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's approved by the, whatever. Like, because they'd go around, I could say something. So you wouldn't. So no matter how good or bad he is. See, Vic was saying once, if Dina doesn't have, keep his shit together, blah, blah, blah. Dina just doesn't have tight ships some of the time. It is what it is. It's not like he's like, it's never the thing, I think. Or they know, and he goes around like that. Kind of reminds me of the guys at the temple and the nice and something. When it was like I was visiting down there in Alachua, and you had the Fed guy, and then they had the guy on the super probation. The guy's his daughter with him or something. And the guy's all nice. We happen to park next to him, like my wife does. So we're going to see him. And then that guy's going with him, talking. And that guy has to talk. First he's talking like, talk. And then later, the guy has to keep talking. And we're right next to him. And it's like, I get to hear it. It's like it's like a fucking interrogation. You get to hear, because you get to hear it as it winds down. And that dude runs on, he runs on that dude's really cool too, but he's like runs on the, dang, man. Because everyone, you gotta start, people like each other. There's like a certain way things work out, and it's difficult. But it'd be like that. It wouldn't be like, because that's how they get them. That's how they turn, the Hare Krishna movement fucking turn everyone. And they just stuff you see in that, it's just what's there on the thing. But as far as the big thing and whatever, and you guys, they fucking, what do you call it? Profile the profiler, get it around and, regulatory capture, that's what that term means. When the regulators get captured. Even though they're not supposed to be regulated. So, yeah, so Dina wouldn't have said that unless, it's kind of like a thing that's supposed to always be there. Exactly. Yeah, man, I never go near that one. That won't creep me out, man. That dumpster by the church. Like, you go, maybe there could be something there. I used to look through trash all the time. And there's no reason, but somehow, and it's probably even like they pick it. Because it's like a movie or something, like, oh, that looks creepy or something, or this alley, and then they'll do it, or it gets an attitude, people get an attitude. Like that. So it's not just like it's not like a far-fetched thing or some ESP. It kind of comes from that. Like either happens or because it seems like that makes someone, or someone picks it out for that. Or even like, God, man, they probably fucking did some shit. Mr. Gregory, I'm supposed to talk. Man, Mr. Gregory, when he was standing around, Jerry was looking kind of grumpy. Unless it's like, I always think it's like, I'm not sure it's Jerry because I've seen them run other Jerrys. There's more than one cherry. I'm even thinking maybe the motherfucker comes those down there. Maybe it's not the same cherry, or who knows the fuck. Switching the asthmatic cherry, doubling them up, and like whichever. And I don't want to just look at him or whatever. But God, it is weird. And I have to get. How the fuck, man? It's so weird. I have a sinus problem. I have no sense of smell right now. I'm totally fucked. And I know I did that, like banging my head, right? It's not like, well, at least that part of it probably made me fuck around with the treatment. But Domadar had no sense of smell. I don't know what happened to him. He's a spaz. Or at least he's seeming like that. He seems so. He got put that other flower shop up near Jerry's thrift store. God, right next to it, like after. And led to supposed to be Louis. He had made a big thing. He stole my business. Like that. Maybe it's like fake though. Or they do it. It's all back around in one way or the other. God, his foot had already come off, right? Front, maybe. And they're like, God knows what. Who knows what? Who knows, man? I guess so. It may be. It probably is, man. But I was thinking he doesn't have sense of smell because he'd have these perfume things, scented things, and he has to break through. But that's even like to make it weird. That was weird up there, man. And the Tedeschi store and what happened there. And then there was like a little thrift store thing around the corner next to the Tedeschi's. One point maybe that's before, and that thing burned down. Didn't last long. He had Jerry's thrift store, and around the corner he had the one next to Tedeschi's. Those people tried to bring in. The thing burned. And that was like some guys. It's like that Fed thing, whatever the fuck. Jerry fucking sucked though. Man, Mr. Gregory's standing next to him. It's probably even to make me. Man, they made sure. I'm gonna get that tape. It's in there somewhere. Think about that. You know, getting hit by cars and shit. Come on, man. Yeah. I say, got spiders. Got a vacuum or something. Nice spiders. Like, yeah, so Murali Krishna is a big Swami, you never think from the thing. And going around the other, however that works, right? That's the other stuff. They got whatever going on. Because, oh my God, man. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard does look like she's doing that thing. It's kind of cool, actually. They're irritating. You're doing fake stuff. So I had Charlie Kirk stuff. Maybe it's like, maybe, I don't know. It might be a real thing, like something. Like, you know, God. Okay, so, damn, man. Yes, Dr. Mengele's list. So that's what's going on with, God, so somehow they got my mom out. My mom does seem like Bride of Frankenstein a little bit. She gets all high-strung. A little bit of that, you know, when she's like, me and myself. And where do I come from, right? Damn, man. They're doing that. I got fucking, yeah, so after, oh, man, God, after late 70s, it was just like, I was marked for death, basically. And they're okay with it. Damn, man. That's what it's going to be. And even, oh, shit, they wanted me to get in Minneapolis. Those guys, they do their thing with me. make me Kurt Cobain in a little way, and I'd be all good. And it's like fucking stupid. They're fake shit through the 80s. I don't want to be well. God, I'm glad I got away. Well, fucking you guys. Damn, man, that's fucking weird, man. That is a church up there, isn't it? That's where I'm getting that organ music from in my dream. And it's weird, because that would be the marriage, right? The marriage of heaven and hell. God, she's really cool. That would be okay. God, man. My dad's girlfriend, I mean. So, okay. God. Yeah, so that's what it would be, man. They do the Holocaust and the whole thing. You got Winston Churchill. You can see in that fucking article what it's all about. It's like flat out. And actually not even knowing the race. Well, maybe some of it. They preserve some of it. Their middle class. Their middle class bits and this and that. And my God, man. And you got Israel boxed in the strategic cul-de-sac or whatever. They have to do a breakout and get with all the Arabs, which I think is what they're doing. And hopefully they wised up. I think it might be. And it's so fucking extreme. We're living in the big lie. That shit. Like you're supposed to have lessons from history. Like what if you were living in Nazi Germany? Okay, it's a big lie. You think and get over it. The empire has no clothes. Or the Soviet Union, supposedly. But that's where we are. And they're actually showing it, too. And you can rethink history. So that's what they did. And a lot of social engineering and breeding of people and moving them around and God, my dad was just so fucking weird, like how he didn't care. And at the end, he's got all this whole other family. Like they're doing that. He's got that thing runs him and stuff. It's like he gets ready to go off and do that. But the way he can be all like God puts all his time in with us. Raising a family, all shit. I guess he takes off when he's around 12, but then I have to go out and live with him. And he doesn't have, he's fine to just pull the plug. It's like in a certain way. There's something. It's as though all those years, usually, it'd be like, what's holding him there or what's making him want to be there? You understand. Like in a family and midlife crisis, but it's not just his attraction to the family or the idea of me and my brother maybe being something. My brother's fucking brilliant. You just have to train him. He doesn't self-start. You just leave him. He's like a regular person. But then he'll be better socially. He won't get as fucked up as me for the things. But I'll just be sitting there learning, reading books and like that. But my brother, it's he's got the whole thing and go be like Airborne Ranger or something. He's he's got all the thing physically, just be like that. Or however the fuck. But then my dad, it's not just the guilt. There's something he's with us invested in us, because there's the thing running. The thing likes us or doesn't. You know what I mean? And then it's not, and it's just over. And it's not like he lost interest. It's it didn't, and then that's that. They're not running, the thing isn't working us. And then, so, God, because it all fucking fits together, it's so I'd go out, if I get beat up by kids, or there'd be certain things, he'd actually get angry about it at me, and blame me. And it'd be a weird blame. It'd be like I'm guilty, like, or the thing doesn't like me. So then I'm not worthy. Like, it could be like I should do something to be better. But even if I can't, it's like I'm the thing doesn't like, I'm not worthy, so he doesn't like me. And it fits with that. It's so weird. And then all the shit he was telling me, like when I was living out there, a certain kind of sense of go off, live like hippie, follow your dreams and certain things. And it wasn't just him fucking around. It was like, if the things with me, I go around and get this job, that job, things that kind of fall into my lap, or it's like go with the flow. Even that term, it would come around because you look at that's how it is. That's our trajectories are, me and my brother. I never got away. That is, man. You feel like I got my brother's job, and like his whole trajectory wouldn't be. Like that's the whole fucking shit. That's from the theater in Worcester. And then I go that set design. That'll go with all the weird shit. That'll go all the guys down here. They build something, and it won't just theatrical sets, but they go to other sets. And you kind of keep that separate from the costume designers and the people guys, if you need to compartmentalize. It's all that, and then they build it. And that's that. That's what that is, man. Fuck. But it's all CIA. And so then it makes sense. And then he go all crazy, be whatever. Fuck, man. Now it all makes sense when I walk in with Lucas. I don't know if it shows in all the videos, but he's like smiling. Oh my God, you've arrived. You come here. All this shit. I'm like, what fucking what? Oh yeah, I got this thing. Okay, Lucas is. Remember we said that time, Massachusetts is really corrupt. And I'm like, I know you are, but what am I?